Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. It is time to bust out the red and black buffalo plaid. I haven't used these two colored ribbon in a long time. I normally use the black and white. So when you hop on, say hey. If you see the red live button, that means you're catching me live. But if you don't see it, y'all, that means you're on the replay. And that's okay, because guess what? You can still interact with us. You can still ask questions. You can do all the things. So let's get started. I'm going to use that ribbon tonight. What else are we going to do? What else should we do? Let's make some little red birds. Some cardinals. What do y'all say, baby? Alrighty. So I'm going to grab bark. I'm gonna grab cherry and candy apple because I'm really interested to see what we have going on there. I'm gonna grab black, maybe. I'm gonna grab, hey, pumpkin, okay? So, my name is Amy from A to Z Designs. I hope y'all are super well. I am. I'm doing fabulous. I've got glue dots tonight, y'all. I've got all the things. So when you hop on, say hey, hit the heart button, comment the word Cardinal. 1 and 2. Now, these are chalkable shapes. These are reusable. We are going to use these with our transfer that coordinates with the cardinal bird, y'all. That's why it's so important you comment Cardinal so that you can get these supplies. And we're going to put these little birds on a surface that is this size. Okay? We're just going to see how it works. All right? Let us do this. Let us do this. Hi, Deb and Ellen. Hi, Sharon. You made it. Hello, Patricia, Rebecca, Kathy, Janet, Donna, Kathleen, Corrine, Mary, and Linda, and Darlene, and Peggy, and Julie, and Denise, and oh my gosh, and Kathy, and Michelle, and Barbara, and Mindy, and Judy. Did I get everybody? Sally. Whoa! All right, so we took it out of the transfer. Notice all of the cut lines. Cut, 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 cut. All right? You can cut those. All right? So I'm going to grab my transfer trimmers. These are in the supply list, y'all. You can use them right hand, left hand. They are metal so that your transfers don't stick to them. Some of y'all, which is perfectly fine, like to take your transfer. Let me scoot you back so you guys can see. Hi, girlfriend Michelle. We're busy up in here. Can you do one of the birds backwards so we can see how to do it? Backwards. Explain, Barbara. Yes, Michelle, we are very busy up in here. We're very busy, and I am loving every minute of it. We started our day off today by going on a walk with our best friends here that we've been friends with for, gosh, 20 plus years. So we're trying to do like the whole support system. And I feel like $1,000,000. So there's that. All right. Some of you like to cut the transfers like this. I like to roll my thumb along the transfer until I can find a spot. But hold on, y'all. This one, I don't need to write the word back because this is one of those like yellowish off-white backers so that you know which side to put your transfer on. White side is the side that you're going to lay your transfer on. Okay? So, I'm going to grab, okay, right here. So I'm going to roll my thumb, and I'm going to put my thumb in between the backer sheet and the transfer, okay? One bird will face the other bird. Ooh, I don't know, Barbara. You're giving me a run for my money. Hi, Barbara. Thank you so much for the stars. Mindy, the truck special is until they're sold out. All right, let's cut this branch. This one's kind of wonkadoodle as far as the cut lines. It's not like straight up and down, so just be mindful of that. on every section. Let me say that, okay? Well, Barbara, let me show you what I had in mind for this project, okay? But we'll see if I remember. All right, so I'm just gonna cut, I think I'm gonna use this bigger branch over here today. All right, and I just wanna worry about cutting these birds apart. Right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what you're gonna do first is grab your transfer and grab your fuzzing cloth. Okay, because we are gonna need to do some fuzzing of the transfer because it is sticky and we don't want this to stick so well that it ruins our transfer. It could ruin your surface. So I'm just gonna lay these all down here, okay? Hi, Wanda. What is up, my people? I am early tonight because why not? Sticky side up. That's right, Deb. You're right. There's Mr. Zach. Zach is in the house. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure. Can somebody comment Cardinal for me and make sure that it works? I'm pretty sure it does. All right, so we're going to take our larger...
Did you send a text out? I didn't know you were live. I know you told me.
Yeah.
I didn't get my text yet. Just saying.
Well, maybe you got removed from the list.
You removed me?
New day, baby. All right, I'm going to use this one. It's working. Okay, did y'all get the notifications? I am, Mindy. I'm very much more relaxed. I feel more relaxed. Hi, Autumn. Thanks, Denise. All right, so we're going to do the branch first on our board and base. Okay, this is a large transfer. You can do branches across the wall of your room. You could put branches on a big round. I wanted to show you how to keep it small and sweet. Okay, so I'm fuzzing this. This is a reusable surface. It is not a one and done. Do not throw this away after you use it. Yeah, that's right, Deb. It doesn't go out to the Bears fans. You're so funny. Yay! So exciting. Thanks, y'all. Okay, so this is called the board and base. This is by far the best surface to ever try this product with, in my opinion. It's not small. It's not too long. I mean, it's small, but it's not teeny tiny and it's not gigantic, right? So I want to point out that, hold on. That board goes inside of the base. It's like a 1/2 inch-ish is what we determined the other night. So what you need to make sure of is that you don't put anything low on your board. Okay, this also can be used like this. So y'all, this is a great deal. Because it's reusable, it's double-sided. You can do all the things. All right, so I'm going to see kind of what I'm going to do here with my branch. So originally... because my birds are going to stick up the top, out of the top. And I was going to have my birds like this. So Barbara, I was going to have both of mine facing one direction tonight. Okay, something like that. You could even do it to where, actually, I'm going to do it like this, where his face is sticking off and this little guy is going to be sitting right here or right here. I haven't quite decided. Something like that. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm going to just take some simple colors. It may be, Sally, it may be the spring branch. As far as I'm concerned, these branches don't mean anything to me as far as seasonal. Okay? Because, you know, last night we turned veggies into fall pumpkins and gourds. So, you do you, okay? Alrighty, here we go. So I'm just gonna do my own thing here. I am thinking, we do our own thing here on this page. Just saying. All right, so I'm gonna take all I did is I cut a mini squeegee in half because that's the first thing I grabbed when I went into my little accessory bag. But y'all, I'm keeping this simple for y'all. We're just going to make this entire branch brown. Why? Because we can. All right, so let me just, I probably should have dug a little bit further and grabbed like a real mini squeegee, not a mini squeegee, but it's fine. It is working, people. It is working. All right, so we're just gonna scrape all that off and we're gonna peel this up, and we've got the A to Z Designs branch. Okay. Yay! That's right. You do you, man. It's all about your imagination, your inspiration. Just do whatever you want. Okay. All right. So I'm going to clean this branch and we're going to spray it with water. Okay. I keep distilled or purified water in this. You can put tap water in there. Go for it. Okay. Zach, you think I'm out of control? I am living my best life, buddy, with you by my side. So I hope you're along for the ride because it's about to get even crazier. All right, so I took my board eraser and I just cleaned that off. And I'm going to flip it over sticky side up. And we're going to clean the back. Okay. And then we're just going to take paper towel and clean off or wipe off. That's right, Michelle. Clean off the excess water, like the dirty water, right? Okay, now see what just happened there? That's my paper towel telling me don't go up there anymore because I came to a stop, right? It put the brakes on. Meaning that if I would have continued, that the paper towel would have stuck to the silk screen and you would have had to clean it again. Okay, so I'm just going to put my branch back in its little spot. And now we're going to focus on the Cardinals. Okay, so first one is going to be the transfer that has a majority of the silk screen. Okay, you in control and are driving the crazy train. You bet. Thanks, Holly. I love that. Thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to line up this bird, this transfer on the bird, on the shape. Now, y'all, let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure in the cart, and maybe I didn't, we do offer these birds as a set. Like, you get both of these in one, or as like a 6-pack. In case you don't want to change up your cardinal and you want to just make different ones, or maybe this is actually what Zach said. Like this long branch that we did, maybe you want more than one, more than two. Maybe you want 3 cardinals sitting on the branch, or heck, I don't know, 4 sitting on the branch. But we do offer them in larger sets, packs. Okay. There you go. That's right, Sharon. Hi, Cynthia. All right, so now we're going to grab our cherry. We're going to use cherry. This is the difference. Let me see if you can see it. Can you use the without wood pieces? Yeah, Patricia, absolutely. You can take that transfer and slap it on a t-shirt, y'all. Okay, So do y'all see the difference between cherry and candy apple? This one seems a little bit more on the brighter red side, and this is more on the deeper. Would y'all agree? Hit the heart button if you agree. So we're going to use the darker. I'm just going to see what it looks like. There are, what do you call those? Feet. Is it feet? Do birds have feet? Or is it something else? Talons? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention when we studied birds in school, so I can tell you that a bird did its duty on my face walking out of high school one day, which I think I've told that story here before. And it was the most embarrassing moment pretty much of my life. I mean, I was like mortified. I was like, walking to my car. It was very interesting. All right, so let's do this one really quick. Let's put this transfer on here, line it up. These transfers are like see-through, and they are very easy to line up. Okay, I don't know why I'm taking this off, because we have the feet, or whatever we decided. Oh, no, claws, thank you. Oh, thanks so much, Bonnie. That means the world to me. Not a bird fan, so I call them little picky claws. What color are they? I guess maybe black or brown. They can be whatever you want them to be, right? All right, so we're gonna go in and just do his little feet, his claws. I'm trying to hurry because I need to release the paste from the screen on this bird, but I also need to do his little beak. So let's grab Hey Pumpkin. Dawn, thank you for the stars. Oh, for sure, Barbara, for sure. You know, I was driving my own car. I felt like I was the cool kid, walking out to my car and right on my face. Like, for real. So, there's a story I will never stop telling. Okay, bird number 1. What's up, little bird? Here is number 1. Now, notice the white spots on the cutout. That is not because our paste dried. The transfer has detail in it, which you can't see now because there's paste all over it. But we do have some transfers that have little bitty tiny parts to them that are created by design, so that it leaves like a distressed look or a not so sleek. I don't know the word, y'all. All right, so I want to clean this fairly quickly because this is the cherry color. And get this off, okay? Hi, Connie. We are doing well. Yay. Yes, we do, Mindy. The Cardinal for the old transfer is on Etsy. All right, so I took my water and I sprayed my board eraser and I cleaned the top or the front, the non-sticky side. Now I have it sticky side up, and I'm going to clean this side so that we can use this little bird over and over and over again, because we're removing all of the paste from the screen, okay? And what we need to do next is wash it so that, like I said, we can use it over and over, okay? And it's gonna come over here and it's gonna hang out on the backer sheet where it started, and then we're gonna take it, we're gonna take the next one and do its process, okay? So I'm gonna be careful and not get the beak. Just gonna go around the beak. Oh, here's a perfect way to show y'all. Yeah. See the green lines in the bird, like right here and right here? That's by design. So when we go to paste this and lift it off, y'all are gonna see that those are white. Oh, did I just paste over the feet? Does this one have feet? Oh well, it's got red feet. if he does. It is what it is, y'all. Okay. Pick up all of your excess. Make sure it's all covered. Okay. And here we go. Yes, the chicken's on the wall. Yeah. All right, let me see. Oh, he does have feet, and I completely disregarded his feet. So see where the white marks are? That's what I'm talking about. So now we're going to get real clever. And we're going to erase those red feet. These are reusable. So we're going to quickly take those off. And we're going to make them black. Okay? So watch me do this. Okay? Watch me, watch me. So I just have a wipe in my hand, and I'm just removing it by wiping it off. Did y'all know that wipes wipe stuff off? Okay, done and done. So now I'm going to be way brave. I'm going to lay this back down because, for one, we got to do the beak. Duh. I am all over the place, y'all. I don't typically craft with birds. But by golly, we are tonight, and we're going to master this little guy. Okay, so now I'm going to hop over here and grab a little bit of black. We're going to put some there and there. Now, I'm going to test this to make sure it went through and that the cherry didn't dry before. Okay, it worked. So now we have black claws, hey pumpkin beak. Y'all see the black? Woohoo! That's cute. All right, next. All right, so I'm not gonna clean that and bore y'all with that process, but I am gonna spray it. So what we're gonna do next is you have to make sure that these are dry because we're about to do something that is gonna require some wax. We're gonna layer our bird. And my cord is stuck on the wheel of my little cart, which is great. No birds. That's right, Deb. Don't buy the bird transfer, please. For the love, don't buy the bird. I'm telling you. Kind of, yes, Deb. They kind of do. I mean, the feet, we fixed the feet in case that was a delayed comment. Okay? Yes, the chickens. Aren't the chickens so cute? He's got his red shoes on. So the chickens right here. I love these chickens. Buck, buck, buck. They are still available. Just send us a message and say, I want the chickens. And we'll get you the chickens. We'll get a link to purchase the chickens. All right, let's dry these to make sure they're completely dry. No shortcuts, y'all. No shortcuts. This is kind of cool. I wonder what the candy apple birds would look like. A little bit more red, obviously. Okay, I'm going to wax this because we're going to layer over Cardinal chalk paste layer 1. Okay, we're going to add another layer to this. So, here we go. Shimmer birds. Oh, Lord. Betty Anderson, you want the chickens. Okay, hold on. Betty. Okay, y'all do me a favor. Put your thumb on the heart button and press the heart button for me. Hit it for me. And then make sure you're following our page. We're doing lots of exciting things, y'all. And I just pitched an idea to Zach today that will probably be coming in the next month and a half. And I'm so excited about it. I've just got all these ideas, y'all, and I've really never been able to like fully execute them because I just haven't had the brain power or the time. So I'm excited. Nancy, shimmer black. Blue Jays, yes. Blue jays would be cute. All right, I've got those two. All right, let's do this one. This one has a little bit more silk screen. I'm sorry, less silk screen. Therefore, I want to make sure that it is fuzzed pretty well. And I'm going to do all of this in black on the bird. Okay. All right, let me grab another squeegee. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to go in with black chalk paste. Y'all, I just stuck that in the darn cherry. I am at a loss for words right now. So let me just fix this here. I think Zach needs to do a project one night and give me a break. Blah! Okay. Go away, cherry. Did y'all catch that? All right, let's see how it turns out. Oh, still worked. Oh, y'all. Look at this. That is so realistic. Oh my goodness. Right? Wow. Crows. Yes, crows. I don't remember sharing how much the chickens are. Zach will have to take them off the wall. Maybe he can venture in here and take them off the wall for us. I don't know how they're up there. Probably command strip. But just send us a message to the page. Okay? I know it's only day 3, right? And yeah, I'm done. Just kidding, y'all. Hold on. Okay, bird number 2. Let's see, how am I doing on timing? All right. Now, there's something about these feet on this bird. This actually has, so we did the feet black, right? So I am going to do the feet on this one. Hey, pumpkin. And we'll see how it looks, and you'll understand here in a second. Okay. So now we're going to just take this and go all the way around, over, finish the bird. Make sure I don't mix the Hey Pumpkin and the black. Like so. Okay, let's see. Let's see how our birdies turned out. Oh my gosh. Yes, on the Hey Pumpkin for the feet. Y'all, these are so cool. I'm not a fan of birds, but gosh darn it. They like really did a good job creating these, designing these. Like, wow. Okay, let me just set all that there. I'm gonna grab this. Let me grab my jar of stuff here. And move these all over here. We're gonna grab our ribbon. We put our wax down. Let me grab my fall veggies and make sure that these are dry. And away we go. Okay? Make sure they're dry before we touch them and move on. All right? Good. Okay, what are y'all saying? It's stuck. Oh, there. Zach put the link right there. Jeannie, your Cardinal's your favorite bird. I'm so glad, girl. These are so awesome. All right, let's put blue dots on our birds. And let's make them stick to our board once we make sure that they are dry. These are so cool. Like, whoa. Okay. So next step, I'm actually going to take this out. I'm going to grab my glue dots. And we're going to put these on there. So let me figure out. There's one. Whoa. 2, 3. Okay, so I know this one has to act like he is sitting on the branch. Let's see, we'll have his little head hanging off just a tad. Okay, and then this one, we'll have his head sticking up over the top of our board. So I'm going to put 3. Oh my gosh! Y'all! Okay, next step is we're going to take some of this black and red buffalo plaid. I'm going to just grab some tape so I'm not gluing this to my board. And just like that, you've added a little bit of decoration. And it's the back, right? I know this board is double-sided, but for purposes of this and display, I just added a little bit of stuff, okay? Color, oh my gosh. Y'all, this is cute. Simple. Simple. Okay, I'm going to scoot up so I can show you up close and personal, okay? So hit the heart button when you see it, because I'm really excited. Chickens can come right off to show. Yeah, hold on. He must be doing something. So these are the chickens everyone's asking about. Zach put the link in the comment. It's called the Whimsical Chicken. Don't you love it? I'm a huge fan of this. Okay, y'all ready? Let's say hello to my Cardinals. Look how fun that is. Look how fun that is. Like, you could even put a little saying right there. But y'all, I just wanted to show you a different way other than, you know, a gigantic surface. This is another way to do it. Short, sweet. You know, you could even put a cardinal on like a card. If you're thinking of somebody, wishing them well, whatever it may be, you could just take the transfer itself and put it on a card and send it in the mail. Pretty awesome, right? All right, guys, that is the project for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, exactly, Bonnie. 2 more in the back. We will see you next time. Much love. Bye, friends.